Yo, what is poppin', guys? It is your boy Ashley, and today I am coming at you with a VGC live. I know I said a while ago that I was not as big on doing lives and stuff like that, but I'm hitting a little bit of a content drought at this point. If you might have noticed, if you keep up with the channel, I'm kind of in between leagues right now. We just finished drafting for the UBLN, which I'll have that draft analysis coming up soon. And I'm currently drafting for the WTF, and I've got my first match for the IVA on Sunday, so you're going to start seeing a lot more content coming to the channel because these leagues are finally starting to pick back up and get to the point where I can be uploading and things like that. I'll let you also know that I finally procured a copy of Photoshop, which is super nice. I know you probably just saw me move that over a little bit, but it was bothering me. I need it to be even. It's close enough. But I decided to do a VGC live today because after reading where all the different regionals and things are going to be, I noticed that there's a regional in Memphis this year, which is in about a 45-minute drive from where I live, which is much better than the 6 hours I drove last year for Athens. And that the world competition will be in Nashville, so I've already got plans to go to both of those, trying to be the champion. You guys know how it goes. But I decided I would go ahead and do a VGC video just to get some content up. I know the people been thirsting, so I gotta give them what they need. So let's just go ahead and hop in because I am not actually going to tell you guys about the team. This is the team that I used all for VGC 2017. I really like it. I don't want you guys to see my neat spreads and my movesets and everything, because I do plan on tweaking and changing this team, trying to make it a little bit better. But obviously, there's still cores to the team that I would like to keep. Just basically what you need to know is that it is a hard trick room team, with actually Mimikyu being the ideal trick room setter for me. So I know a lot of teams like to rely on Porygon 2 to be the trick room setter, but I found that with a mental herb, Mimikyu typically does a much better job of setting up trick room than Porygon 2 does, because it's susceptible to fighting Z moves off the jump, as well as susceptible to being taunted, whereas Mimikyu with the disguise and the mental herb pretty much gets trick room up almost every single time, which is really nice. Unfortunately, it is taking a minute to get a game here apparently, which super sucks because I really don't have that much time to record today. I work a double this week. Let's see, Smoke on Snake Draft. That sounds pretty cool. Probably too late because they've got the signups starting on the 12th, but that's fine. I'll use this time to talk a little bit about what I've got going on in the draft world. I'm really excited for the UBLN, which is the league that I am a co-commissioner of. That we're going to be uploading that. Sorry, I got the hiccups. We're going to be uploading those games onto my channel, as well as a couple of other people from the league will be uploading as well. It's not upload required because a lot of the people don't even have YouTube channels, but there's enough of us there to where we do. I actually made the layout for the battles of that league as well as the logo for the league. I'm so sorry, guys. So obviously I'm pretty dedicated to putting this content out there. I've done a lot of work getting ready for it and really trying to put my best foot forward graphically. So I'm very excited about that. The WTF is another league that I will be doing. I've already seen some of the intro for the videos and the layouts and everything, and it looks fantastic. Shout out to Eric for all of that. And it is a little disappointing that we have yet to get a game in VGC. I wish I could try and grab 2. That would be nice. How many people are playing VGC right now? Let's see. VGC. Man, maybe it's just my internet. That would be about right. I finally have time to record after like 4 days. My internet sucks. Let's see if it is my internet. We'll just do a random battle. Man, that's gonna really piss me off. Cause I really this is like my time to record. Like I don't even have time to do a full episode if this doesn't work. Fucking internet, man. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. What do we even pay you for, AT&T, if you're just gonna constantly fuck me? Don't get me started on AT&T, man. I fucking hate AT&T. This is some bullshit. Well, fuck it. I guess I'm just gonna stop recording until I get a game. Alright, beautiful. Finally got a game. What do you know? Alright, so we got a pretty interesting team to go up against. I like leading Mimikyu, and I'm pretty scared of, I guess, a lot on his team. I really don't want him to lead Lele. See, this is, I prefer best of 3 in VGC, but what can we do? I'm gonna lead Muck, and I think Drampa actually looks pretty good in this game as well. And then I will bring my Hariyama. So he's gonna go Pelipper Raichu first, which sucks because I don't get my Fake Out off, which would have been really nice. But what I can do is go ahead and hit this Raichu with a knockoff, or the Raichu Sly at least. Hopefully get some good damage off on that boy. So he withdraws Pelipper, gets Coco out. That's going to give him the... Okay, that's absolutely fine with me. So now his Raichu is double speed. Alright, so I'm actually just going to stay in with Mimikyu. I really wish I had Swords Dance on here instead of Home Claws. That was not an ideal set. But I'm just going to go ahead and... Yeah, actually, I think I'm just going to play rough into the Tapu Koko slot. And knock off into that Raichu slot. Again, let's just see. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Hopefully this play rough will do some nice damage. A little over half. That's nice. Just breaks the disguise. And that's not going to do much to Muck. Plus, I have my berry, so... Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm glad we got Trick Room set up. He probably does have his Trick Room answers. Oh, he's actually got Lele, which is great. Because now, what I can do is I can just Shadow Sneak this Tapu Koko. Hopefully take it out. I'm not running calcs right now because I don't care that much. Just trying to get some content out for you guys. And as long as we hit this Gunk Shot, we should... Beautiful. As long as Lele doesn't protect. Ah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It feels good to make these reads so hard. Alright, so now I'm just going to play rough this Tapu Koko again and Stone Edge the Pelipper, and if both of these hit, that should be GG. We still got 2 turns of Trick Room up. Mimikyu's at full health. I don't see a reason why it shouldn't be. Oh, he lives the Stone Edge, which is unfortunate, but we are going to knock out Tapu Koko, and there's no way this Pelipper is going to be able to kill my team at this point. I've got 1 turn of Trick Room left. I've got Hariyama with Fake Out. We're going to go ahead and just Shadow Sneak that boy. Fake him out. I mean, thanks for just wasting time, dog. I really appreciate it. I can still just hit the Shadow Sneak right here. And you know what? I'll just go ahead and hit this Z move on you. Just for no reason. Oh well. That's it. That's a good one. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab another one. Hopefully it won't take as long as the other one to find a game. That would be nice. That would be ideal. Because as I said, I really don't have a ton of time. But yeah, basically, I really like VGC. I think it's one of my favorite formats of Pokemon. Just because the mind games that you can play are fantastic. I love the team composition. I really am not a fan of this Extreme Evo boost, but I can just get Trick Room up. And let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave this right here. And let's see what's going to be good in the back. I see a lot of Psychic, so I'm going to bring my Muck. And then I think Alola Whack does a lot of good work. Although, yeah, especially because I know a lot of these people set up on the special side more than anything. Also, just side note, I don't really see why people think that's funny. Like Bin Laden, Allah Akbar. You're so edgy, man. For real. I remember when I was 13. Oh man, that's one thing that I was a little bit surprised at in the Pokemon community, was like people that are racist and shit like that. But you also have to understand, I guess, that a lot of the Pokemon community is very immature as well. So that could definitely have a lot to do with it. I think he's obviously going to go Evo Boost first turn and Fake Out. So I think I'm actually going to try and get a Play Rough off on this Persian. And I'm not even going to try and Fake Out, because if he doesn't Fake Out, I can just go ahead and absolutely obliterate this Eevee. That's actually beautiful. Oh, I cannot believe that Play Rough missed. That really pisses me off, actually. Oh my lord. And I can't Shadow Sneak it either. That's so unfortunate. I'll tell you what I'm going to do though. I am just going to hit Trick Room again and hit Rock Slide right here. Because even if he taunts me again, that's fine. I don't care. I just honestly need to take out this Eevee right here. That's all I need to do. Oh, he forfeits. Ha. Good. That's an easy win right there, man. That Extreme Evo Boost just really does not hold up well against Trick Room at all, because you're kind of trying to take advantage of the speed boost. So I have a pretty good time against Extreme Evo Boost teams, as you just witnessed. So obviously we lead Mimikyu because, truth be told, I never use Porygon. That's one of the things that I'm dropping, just because I know it's good overall, but this team isn't built around balanced good overall. I need something that's gonna hit hard and kind of take down. Like Snorlax is a huge problem for me. I'm not excited to see that he does have the Snorlax on his side of the field. But that's okay, because I have a couple of good options in the back for handling it. I'm going to bring this boy right here and this boy right here, and hopefully that'll be good. So he is going to lower my attack, which I'm fine with, and I think that I'm going to hit Trick Room and I'm going to Fake Out this Arcanine because it might have Roar. Ah, see, that's very unfortunate. I really wanted that off. He is going to Dazzling Gleam. That's going to do a lot to my Hariyama, but it won't knock it out. So Mimikyu is going to get the Trick Room up, and I think I'm actually just going to switch out into my Muck on that slot, and I am hurt. Actually, I think what's a good play is just double switching here, because I don't really think there's a whole lot he can do to me unless he's got Bulldoze. I am going to pop the Figgy here, and if he goes for an electric type move, that doesn't do much either. So alright, so that puts us in a pretty good position. I am just going to fire off a Gunk Shot into this Tapu Bulu or Tapu Koko slime, and he doesn't have anything really that's going to... I'm really scared of that Snorlax, so I'm just going to go ahead and Bone Meringue and knock that boy out. Ah, wow, that's exactly what I needed. I really needed that Gunk Shot to miss. I think he might be Choice Specs Tapu Koko, which is fine because he really can't do anything to me right now. And alright, so since he's Choice Specs, I think I'm going to Gunk Shot this Tapu Fini, and I'm just going to Shadow Bone the Tapu Koko slot. Hopefully he doesn't switch into Snorlax on that side, which he doesn't. And yes, the Gunk Shot hits. That's perfect. Oh, so he's not Choice. He is... Okay, that's fine by me. Okay, so this Ninetales really can't do much to me either. And we still have one turn of Trick Room, so he hasn't shown Protect on Koko yet. And he may have it on Ninetales. So I think my best bet here is just to go for the straight kill on Tapu Koko. And get a Boomerang off on Ninetales. It misses. Oh, that's perfect. And Tapu Koko lives on 1 health. That's awesome. That's exactly what I needed to happen, actually. Alright, so here I'm actually in a good position because while my disguise is busted, he forfeited. See, people know that they can't win against me. I've won all 3 games so far. Yeah, see, I really like this team. I think it's good. I think it could be better for the meta, but it's definitely not a bad team by any means. And I mean, some of the stuff I definitely need to fix, like possibly getting let's see, first of all I'm just gonna leave these 2 right here, and then he does have rain, so I'm not big on, you know, he doesn't really have a super strong fairy option, so I'm gonna get the boy Goofy Glasses some playtime. And then I like this right here. So I'm not exactly sure what to expect from this lead, to be honest. I do know I need to fake out this Espeon and get a Trick Room off. I can imagine that he's probably gonna try and taunt with Salazzle, so hopefully. Oh no, he's just going to try and break my disguise, so that's fine with me. He is going to flinch right there, and I'm going to get the Trick Room up. So right here, we can go ahead and knock off this Espeon and switch into our boy Activist, because it's going to be able to take anything. Ah, see, that's not a bad play on his part, but a very good play on my part. So now what I'm going to do is, there's not really a forfeited, dude. People just aren't good, I guess, to be honest. They just see my team come out and they have nothing to do with it. Okay, so this team is one I'll probably lose to, because I really have, unless they lead with it, I really don't have a good answer for Snorlax. And most people are confident enough in their anti-Trick Room measures to not feel like they need Snorlax. So I do feel like I need Activist here, and I need Marowak. But I'm a huge fan of this team, man. I really like playing with it. I like Trick Room a lot, especially in doubles format. It's not as good, in my opinion, in singles. But, so there's not a whole lot, I think. So we're going to hit Trick Room right here, and we're just going to fake out this Ninetales so it cannot get the Aura Veil up, which is the most important thing. If he flinches me, I'm going to be a little upset, obviously. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Because now what I can do is I don't want to switch into anything because I'm very, very scared of this Garchomp, but I am going to see, I don't know what to do. I'm going to just play rough into this Ninetales slot and take out this Garchomp. So I'm pretty sure I can OHKO it. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Hopefully get some good damage on this Ninetales. Oh, and it opts for the Blizzard instead of the Aura Veil. That's perfect. Because based off that damage, I can just Shadow Sneak and kill this Ninetales and continue to do damage with my Hariyama. So I'm going to Shadow Sneak this. And actually, I don't see a reason to stay in with Hariyama. I would like to have it later for Snorlax if he brought it in the back. So I'm just going to switch it out for Alolan Marowak, because it switches into both of these Pokemon very, very well. So I got no problems whatsoever doing that. That Shadow Sneak's going to knock out the Ninetales, and the Celesteela is just going to hit me with the Leech Seed. Oh, it's one of those sets. That's really nice. Everybody loves that set. And Tapu Koko, thankfully. So here, I think he probably tries to protect with Celesteela. So I am actually going to just play rough into this Koko slot and try to possibly, I'm going to Flare Blitz just in case. I know this Tapu Koko can't knock me out, so that's fine. I don't mind. As long as this Mimikyu gets some good damage down on it, that's really all I needed to, because the Dazzling Gleam is not going to kill me. Alright, and so Celesteela cannot protect this turn. So I'm going to go into my Heisman, my hot boy Heisman right here. Get the fake off, fake out up on Tapu Koko, and go ahead and Flare Blitz this Celesteela. The double protect fails. Tapu Koko does protect, which is a little unfortunate, but that's fine by me, because now what we're going to do is, I think he goes for the Dazzling Gleam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch into Activist and just Boomerang here, because if he doesn't, yes, that's going to knock me out. I can bring Hariyama back in. Now, he does have Protect, I assume. I mean, I know for a fact he does because he used it. Now, I don't know if he'll use it here. I don't have anything to really take advantage of him using it or not. So, I'm just going to go for this. And I'm just going to fake out just in case he doesn't. But yeah, he has no reason not to there. So, here, I'm really scared. I know he can't knock me out with Muck. But I don't really have a move that I feel comfortable using that's going to knock him out for sure. I'm just going to go for the gunk shot because we go for plays here. That's what we do. And I'm just going to hit knockoff. Dazzling Gleam is going to absolutely murder that Hariyama. And as long as this hits, yes, it does hit. Fantastic. Another good game. We're on a streak right now. We're absolutely killing it. Climbing up the ladder pretty quick. So we'll grab a couple more. We're at like 15 minutes right now or some shit like that. Okay, so this is a team that looks to give me a little bit of problem as well. I can see a Rangaroo coming out, which is fine because my Mimikyu handles that fairly well. And we also are going to expect this Gigalith. So that's one thing. I think I might drop Porygon for Araquanid because I very much so lack a very strong water type on this team. I do miss that a lot. And I just don't see Drampa doing a ton of work in this game. Well, actually I like it because I don't like Marowak versus Marowak. And to be honest, I think I'm actually going to bring Porygon. So we'll see how that goes. I might have goofed up and screwed up my whole strategy. So right here, I am just going to do exactly what you think. I'm going to fake out this Garchomp because that Tapu Koko can taunt me all at once. I don't really care. The VGC timer is a lot shorter than other timers, and my cat loves to climb all over my computer while I play. Isn't that right, cat? It's actually right there. That's the actual cat that the channel's named after. It's crazy. It's a guest appearance. Yeah, this is probably going to do a ton of damage to Hariyama, but it doesn't kill him, which is nice. That's exactly what we needed. And we get the Trick Room up. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is actually... I don't really want to preserve this right this second. So I think I'm just going to play rough into the Koko slot. And I don't really have anything else that I need to... Well, actually, I'm just kind of curious. I've been winning a lot today. I'm just going to do some testing right here. Well, you know what, screw it. I'm trying to win. Alright, he has 10 seconds left to pick. Alright, so we are going to move first. We are going to take out this Garchomp, which is nice. No games for you, Garchomp. And that play rough does diddly, so it's a Life Orb Tapu Koko. Interesting. Also, side note, I like how Electric Terrain looks now. It kind of looks a little bit different. So, all right, so he's gonna go into Gigalith here, and I anticipate losing my Hariyama this turn. I'm very low. I'm at 49 speed, but he can go to 27. So he's definitely gonna underspeed me, I think, which is very unfortunate. But I am just going to go ahead. I might have lost this one, actually. I don't exactly know how good my chances are of beating this guy. I am going to go ahead and knock off this this Celesteela if I can, which I can't. That's fine. So he is going to underslow me with both of those, and he gets his 1.5 defense boost. That's okay. I got two special attackers here. So let's see. What I'm trying to do here is I'm not trying to drop a Draco yet. I don't know if Thunderbolt. No, I'm just going to use Flamethrower. The reason I have Thunder is to counter Double Duck, FYI, just for anybody that might not know. And I'm going to
That does a huge chunk of change. And that does nothing at all, which is nice. And that did absolutely nothing as well, so... Alright, that's fine. He's got me leech seated. That's cool. I imagine he protects this turn, so I'm actually going to... Hyper Voice here. And I took off Thunderbolt on... Porygon. That's super unfortunate, so... I think he protects with Celesteela. I am going to try and get some damage off on this Gigalith. Yep, there we go. Hopefully I can pull around and win this one, but I don't think the chances are very high. Especially if he flinches me right here. Which he doesn't, which is nice. If I can get a burn or something, no, of course not. So, Trick Room is going to run out this turn, which means I should be a little bit faster. But I should be able to knock out this Celesteela with this Flamethrower, and I'm going to recover with this Porygon, because if I can get that off, that would be ideal. But I think Drampa is, yeah, Drampa's going to die. So this is our first loss of the day. That's unfortunate, but it definitely does happen. I do have a problem, as I said, with Gigalith and Celesteela and Snorlax are the main things. Because when I made this team, those Pokemon were not relevant in the meta at all. Like nobody, whenever I didn't see a single person using Snorlax at the entire event that I was at in Athens. And I saw Gigalith rarely. It was more people were using Gigalith in more of a gimmick sense and less of an actual counter to something. But oh well, what can you do? That was a good game by him. He played very well. He did what he needed to do. And I feel like every time I bring Porygon, I lose. And it's not like I'm unfamiliar with Porygon, because I ran this team without Mimikyu at Athens actually, and just used Porygon. So I'm very familiar with using Porygon. I just don't think it works as well with the composition of this team in particular. But I'm no expert, so who knows? Maybe I'm just using it wrong. Anyway, we have this is probably going to be our last game of the day, and it is another pretty much full Trick Room team, which is super interesting because I don't face that many pure Trick Room teams. So I'm actually going to lead Mimikyu, and I feel like he expects me to lead Hariyama. So I might actually, yeah, now that we're doing some goofy shit anyway, now that I've lost, I don't really care. Well, I do care, but you know what I mean. Drampa's not really doing a whole lot. I mean, it's got Flamethrower, and I could always drop Dracos, but I don't see Hariyama doing a whole lot this game. But if I don't bring Hariyama, I don't really have an answer to Mudsdale, which really sucks. I do think I want to bring Drampa because it's just safe to drop Dracos on things. Well, it's not safe, but... And then I guess I'm going to bring Hariyama in the back, because if he leads... Okay, this is a fairly good lead for me, I think. I can Trick Room, and I might just throw off a Shadow Boom in the Mudsdale slot. Tapu Koko is going to protect. That's fine. It's absolutely fine by me. That's probably going to do a ton of damage, actually. It's my Marowak. Ooh, not good. And it's slower, too, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play rough the Mudsdale and protect on my Marowak. Hopefully that'll be just what the doctor ordered. Alright. Ooh, Rock Slide. And he missed the Mimikyu too. That's very unfortunate for you, my friend. And that's very unfortunate for me that didn't come through. And he is going to Twinkle Tackle my Mimikyu. So, not looking too great right now. This Mudsdale is pretty much gunning for my head. I'm just going to switch out here because I like having Marowak. Its defense just keeps getting higher. I can't do anything about it. Oh no. Yeah, I lost this one real bad. I should have just sticked with what I knew with the lead. Oh no. Yeah, this is looking like a L to the highest degree. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is try and cheese a little bit. I'm going to protect. And I just need some... I'm going to give this Mudsdale all the boost he needs to succeed in the world. Just give him another defense boost. Because at this point, no way the fake out is going to kill it. That's fine with me. More stamina. And it flinched. That's fine. You know, I'm actually gonna... I know that this Mudsdale's so slow, man. I hate it. Just in case I live, I'm gonna go for the boomerang. I'm gonna go just for the rock slide, see what it does. Hariyama comes out, he earthquakes and kills both of us. Yeah, that's about right. So that's a pretty easy win on his part. Although I may be faster with this, and I can definitely take oh no. He's got close combat. Well, that's a GG. That was a horrible one to end it on, but that's where we're ending because I don't have much time to do anything else. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the live, and definitely look forward to seeing some more VGC stuff coming. Maybe not on cartridge because I do not have a capture card, but definitely just in general. I appreciate y'all coming by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the bullshit, and I will see y'all later.